Hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Minji and today I'm going to be testing out these wonderful multicolored pencils. Multicolored colored pencils. Alright, everything is going to be sped up because honestly this took 7 hours. This is 7 hours of footage, so it took way more than 7 hours because I'm just dedicated, okay? I like to take my time. But yeah, so here I'm just swatching each one of the pencils, and actually I think two of them are exactly the same. I thought that was a mistake, but that's what they actually advertise. Yeah, but they're still nice. They're not my favorite colors. I'd rather have like maybe one of the other ones be a duplicate instead of that one, but it's fine. Okay, let's get started. So all of the pictures that I chose to draw from were architectural, more like none of them are kind of like fantasy related or like from my imagination. They're kind of just what I see, I draw, you know. I became more invested in the later ones than the first few ones, but I'm still satisfied with those. I like them. They were fun to do too. I like just drawing lines. Composition is very fun to me because it's like you can add more to it. Like if you have the base foundation of it and you know what shapes go into making something, then you can do a lot more with it by adding texture, value, color, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'm pretty satisfied with all of them, except maybe the one where it's not where it's not related to any architecture. But yeah, I think this stuff it makes me appreciate um, like different kinds of art as well. This one I really liked. I really like the orange and red one. That one was like, ooh, so satisfying, especially with all the leaves and the orange, like the circles and the other freeform leaf shapes, natural shapes. And the shading, that's when I actually started shading. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of nice. Seeing like the different colors come together. I mean, they are, analogous, but still. Actually, I think almost all of them are analogous, except the ones that have more than like two or three colors. I don't think any of them have complementary colors, which would be really interesting to use as well. But yeah, I did mess up with this one. You might have seen with that the arch that I tried drawing, that curve. So I drew a branch over it, trying to save it. Okay, well, here we go. We gotta zoom. We gotta zoom. That's what I need to do from now on. It's just difficult because I have this thing that goes onto the side of the edge of my desk. So it does like an overhead. And if I were to do it kind of close to, kind of zooming in on where you can actually see me drawing on the paper, um, it's like right in my way. So, because it's like one of those called the LED lamp, circle lamp things. It'd be nice if it was just like maybe one straight line, but people use this for like makeup and stuff too, so that's okay. It's still really fun. I still really enjoy it, yeah. Anyway, this one I think I took way too much time working on. It's like a super simple drawing too, like compared to the other ones that I drew. I took way too long on this, and for some reason I didn't adjust what you can see and what you can't see, so there's quite a bit that you actually won't be able to see. I did zoom in, but I didn't, I guess, check in enough. But that's okay. I was struggling a bit when it came to the other ones. I did try to plan out on Pinterest, like what kind of things I want to draw with each of these colors, but not all of them worked out too well. But it's okay. I mean, I did the thing, right? I did the thing. All right. Yeah, we're spending way too much time on this one, but that's okay. I'm still satisfied. I like the little moon. Little moon in the back. Moon for Moonji. Not like moon me. Don't moon for Moonji. Don't moon me for me. Yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next one. Ooh, there we go, there we go. We zoomed out a little bit. Show each one of them real quick. That's the one. So this is the next one. I guess I should show it. Ooh. See, this is my process of choosing. Can I do it? Would it look good? I chose that one. That one's pretty simplistic as well, so I was like, okay, yeah, let me do it. It's kind of got the colors like orange and pink or purplish kind of thing. And it's like a golden hour, so it works really well. I really need to learn how to zoom in, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Anyway, yes. So those aren't super confident lines, but I still really enjoyed seeing the colors come out at random times, like switch between certain random times and how they blend together. I think whoever made this, whoever designed this, did a really good job at choosing the colors. Because I was really satisfied with how this tree um like coloring it in. I don't know if I'm gonna color it in now, but when I do color it in, I was like, ooh, this is real nice. That's real nice. And it is really pigmented. You don't really have to try hard to get the color out. So it's very nice. And it's nice and thick. It's not like any other colored pencil you can hold in your hand. These are thick. So honestly, if they make any other colors, let me check if they actually do. Because I will write a very good review. Let me see. Let me see my best orders. What do we got? Oh wait, this is not the right thing. Colored pencils. Ah, here we go. Art supplies for kids. This is really good. This is for kids, teens, adults. Okay, okay. 12 rainbow pencils, drawing supplies, jumbo multicolored pencils for sketching, drawing, tween girls, trendy stuff, birthday party favor crafts for boys 6 to 12. Wow. Okay, let me see. You got anything else? NX. What? NSXSU. Okay. They got some paint, some body paint. Okay, interesting, interesting. Do they have other colors? Wait, do they actually? Hmm. Oh, wait, they do. They have a larger pack. That's what I should have got. And let me see. Let me see all of the colors. Oh, I might get this, to be honest. This is real nice. Okay, yes, yes. I'm gonna put this for later. Anyway, for this one, I really did like this one. This one kind of frustrated me because I drew it slanted, um, it's lopsided, and I try to correct it later. It's not too noticeable right now, but I did take a lot of time trying to do all the moss and everything. And I was like, ah, I mean, it's not gonna be too. I can't really choose the colors at that point, you know. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my freeform stuff. I'm gonna be as random as I can be with this, so I'm not like, you know, switching the pencil, turning the pencil around every time I want to get a certain color. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I kind of like the mixing of the colors, like the green and the purple, kind of like Barney. And when you mix them together, it kind of makes like the darkness that you can see through the arches. It does it really well. Where it's not like just purple, where it's just green. You know, it actually kind of works. So the next thing I chose, I was gonna do Big Ben, but I drew it too big, so I only did the top part. And see, I think one issue that I have that maybe lots of artists wouldn't like is that I don't really sketch or I don't have like a base plan and I kind of just draw from wherever. But I really enjoy it. I think it's like really spontaneous or kind of sporadic and you just go with the flow. I don't know. It's like being adaptable. That's like my number one trait. The one thing that I really like to work on. But for some reason I can't I struggle with showing what I need to show. Goodness sakes, Minji. You are so bad at showing what you wanted to show. By the way, this is 9 times speed. I sped each one of these clips up by nine times the speed. Ugh. Well, for this one, I think because the colors are so dark and I'm kind of spacing them out, you don't really get the full effect of all of these colors. Um, I think that's really pretty still. I should have, I definitely should have colored in or like shaded it in more. Oh, there we go. Oh, she was being mindful at that point. Okay, going over some. Oh, wait, I did shade it. Doesn't that look cool? Wow. Oh man, that looks real cool. And then I had to ruin it by shading over it again with different colors. But I think it still looks really cool. I'm satisfied with it. Being reckless and all. Yes. Ooh. Honestly, when I was coloring this, I was like, this is super satisfying, especially with it being like the shadow. Wait, that looks so funny with the with me showing the picture from my iPad. So this is supposed to be of a mosque, but I really I have an issue with proportion because when I want to work on something, I really want to show like the full effect, like the details and everything. But that kind of sacrifices all the other parts. And this is really bad because this is really slanted, like super duper slanted. So I did try fixing those. Um, yeah, the second one, the one I'm drawing right now, is not as slanted. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I am very sporadic with what I do. It's more so what I'm comfortable with. Like I kind of do it relative to what I'm working on. So like if I notice I could draw something right now based on where something I drew already, then I'll work on that because I'll probably forget about it later, even though I'm literally looking at the same picture. Does that make any sense? Like right there, right? I kind of draw relative to where certain lines are supposed to be. Um, I don't even know what to call those. Those like little scoops. Um, or like right there. I have these like they have these like archy kind of things, and then a dome, and then there's this line that comes out. But yeah, this is supposed to be like a pink mosque, and I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. I didn't even look up where that's from. I don't even know. I didn't even look up where that is, where that's located. I definitely should have, but it's okay. Ooh, here we go. I do get a bit reckless though. I really like when things start coming together. Like the perspective is starting to like really show, and I'm not like planning everything out. I don't have to really think about it all. Like I love when there's like those balcony kind of things that you can see at the bottom left where there's like railing or something. I love when there's like a curve and you're like, "Ooh, yeah. Yep." I like I like showing those. Oh my gosh, Moonji. There we go. I do like the bright colors mixed in with the dark colors here. And I really like going all the way out for that. Right, next we have that that picture and I've chosen This one I didn't like as much because it's just like mainly red and then a little bit of brown. So there isn't that much to do. It was really difficult to get color out of this one, like a variety of color. So it was mainly just values. Um, I for this one I did have to really choose where to put the brown because really honestly most of it was just red. And I spent a whole lot of time on this tree. It's like a whole lot of time. I really liked the shape of that tree. It was kind of like kind of reminded me of Karate Kid with the what is that called? The oh goodness, I have to look it up. I don't know why I want to say Shinobi. What is it called? Tree from Karate Kid. Bonsai. Bonsai tree. Even though it's a huge, this one's a huge tree. Like the shape of it, though, its shape was like very nice, very interesting. Remind me of a bonsai tree, of a bonsai tree. And yeah, I took a long time. And while I was watching, or while I was doing this, I was watching a video about like a nail, like this nail controversy, I think from a year or two ago. Gel nail controversy, gel nail polish company, and people who do like promotions or advertisements, I mean, for companies like that. Yeah, that was really interesting. Do you guys ever, I do want to write some stuff about that to see if other people, I'm sure there are a lot of people who relate to that. But like when you do something and you're listening or you're doing like multiple things at the same time, um, do you, are you able to have memories that are kind of stacked onto each other, kind of like the book of Atomic Habits, where you have like habit stacking, like habits you want to work on, and so you do them in conjunction. In this case, do you guys ever have memories where you connect two things at the same time? Like, for example, this drawing, I remember exactly, precisely who I was watching, the video was about, and what I was thinking, kind of, or like how I felt, or what I was wearing, or whatever it is. Like, do you guys have any? Do you guys have that kind of ability, or hmm? I don't even know what to say exactly for that. It's not really an ability, but like, do you guys ever experience that? Or do you experience that often? I guess is what I'm asking. But yeah. Um, yeah, see with this, it looks really muddy. I don't like this pencil as much just because it is red and brown, and the brown isn't really even that dark either. And so I do also have to choose very precisely where I want to put the brown. Um, or like not where I want to put the brown. Like I need to turn my pencil in a particular way just to get the brown out. Get out the brown, get the brown out. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this was my first attempt drawing something, drawing like clothes, I guess. I really didn't want it to be too cartoony, but you know, what you get is what you get. And I wasn't gonna plan it out, so this was a one-time, let's do this kind of thing. So, yep, here we go. I mean, I was pretty satisfied in the end. I mean, I didn't really like how wide the skirt looked at the end, but it is what it is. I think these colors look really good good with each other. Yeah, because it's like it's kind of like the other one, blues and greens and purples, but the blues and the greens are kind of more they're more closely related here. They're like kind of like teal or kind of like turquoise. Yeah. And the purple here isn't like the other purples. It's nice. It's nice. Anyway, I definitely did not try with that hand or any of the hands. I just made them very just sticks. I just made them straight lines. Okay. Yeah, this part annoyed me quite a bit because I was like, ugh. Like I wasn't dreading it in the beginning, but I really didn't enjoy it at the end. See, I this is what I do. I start something, I leave it off. I go back to something else. I do a lot of rotation when it comes to art and pretty much anything else in my life. It's like, okay, this is getting a bit confusing or a bit frustrating. Let me move on to another part that I found frustrating. Maybe it won't feel as bad now. It won't be as bad now. So here I am shading in a little bit, shading in a little bit. Okay. Then we draw the lines. Because when it gets too detailed sometimes, I'm like, okay, I'll put this off for now. I'll put it off for now. Because this does require a lot more uh, attention. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. But I'm still pretty satisfied. I like the sweater more than any of the other aspects of this drawing, but all right. This one I really enjoyed. I was really looking forward to this one. The orange, honestly, the orange and the reds are my favorite parts. Um, I love brown. Brown is my favorite color. So I was really excited to do this one, especially because I also really love bridges, and this one felt perfect. This colored pencil um, with this image felt really nice. I was like really excited, and when I was doing this one, I was watching Dirty Dancing. And oh my gosh, it was so fun. I've watched Dirty Dancing before, but it was really nice to see this come together while I was watching that movie. Yeah, because I actually did start this. I don't know if you guys haven't watched my other video where I share like two sketchbooks I have, some art from the sketchbooks that I have. One of them was actually an oil pastel piece that I started, but I couldn't find the picture of the bridge and everything that I wanted to recreate. And it was actually this picture. So maybe another time I'll try doing oil pastel. I'll do another version of this picture, but with oil pastel. I also started watching a what is it called? Like a commentary on an awful movie. I don't like the movie. I don't like most of Adam Sandler's movies. Or I can't say most. Some of them are good, but this one I hate very strongly. I tried watching it, but I really couldn't continue because I was just like, this is it's just lies and disgusting, honestly, too. Like even if it wasn't about what it was about, it's still really disgusting. It's called Don't Mess with the whatever. Zohar. Anyway, yeah, it was a good commentary though. Um, I did like that. I'm very satisfied with this picture. I really like the shading here too. Um, because it does like it worked really well. It wasn't overdone because there are just multiple colors in there. So this one was really fun. This one was pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I was still, I think I was still watching that video that I was talking about, the commentary while I was making this, and because this was the last pencil too, I wasn't rushing it, but I felt very confident with it because I was like, this is light green and dark green, so there isn't that much to worry about or that much to think about when it comes to actually making these lines and everything or shading. So I was just focusing on the actual shapes, the actual look of it all, and then I would maybe add more, excuse me, more details, maybe some shading. But yeah, I was very satisfied with this one too. It kind of looks childish, but I really, I really like it. It kind of reminds me of those people who do the cozy coloring books. Like they have alcohol markers and they do all the coloring, and sometimes they use colored pencils on top too, or gel pens and all this and that. It kind of, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of that too. Which, by the way, I am trying to, I guess, learn how to color, which sounds kind of stupid, but I am trying to be like one of those like get better at using alcohol markers. I did buy two coloring books, like those popular Cocowayo books, um, to practice on. So there might be a video coming out sometime later with that as well. But yeah, goodness sakes, I thought I would have trouble yapping throughout this entire video, but it seems I've proven myself wrong. But yeah, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If I probably will one day get the rest of the bigger pack, the one with 12 of them. Wait, is that the pack that I got actually? I think that's the pack that I got. The 12 pack, but they showed different colors, I think. Well, anyway, here are all the pictures. Um, or here are pictures of all the submissions of all the pieces. Okay. All right. Yeah, that one I don't like very much. It was so easy, but I took so long on it. Pretty satisfied with that one. I really like that one. I think that one looks pretty good. That one's not bad. That one's not amazing. Could have done better, but that's okay. Don't like that one very much either. I do want to know what you guys think though. I don't like that one. I do like that one. That one's my favorite. And then the final one. All right, thank you so much for clicking on this video or just letting it play through. I do appreciate you being here. Please, please, please take care of yourselves and others, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone or just try something new. All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.